the tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I'm better.
Playoff football has come to Northeast Ohio at Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cleveland Browns. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Red! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Steady!
They'll start on the ground. Here's Ali. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Good running right there, and this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Let's go! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
They'll try the left side with ETN. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll change things up.
Bronco 80.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. A give running left, Ali. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. On 4th down, Green. He'll try to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, go!
Off play action. Green. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
ready, set.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
2nd and 14. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Okay,
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go. Go.
Off the play fake. Green. Oh, the Chiefs are going to get him. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And
it's my mouth.
Here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Hey, 57, 57. Attack, attack. Easy. Attack.
Now Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Walker. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it often, and they want to carve some holes out there for him.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Straight ahead, Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Yellow. Yellow. Attack! Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. throw out wide to Walker. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. He put a score in here. Long way to go, but you're right. That's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Well, this is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Walker once more. And not a whole lot there as they get him down at about the 2. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Again, it's Ali.
Let's go, Ali. Let's go, Ali. Let's go, Ali.
There he goes, right side.
Let's go, Ali.
On his horse. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashid Ali, 96 yards. And the Browns will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they'll go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mahomes going to change things up. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He completes this to Walker. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive 1st down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Travis Etienne, 56 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Drop incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Off play action. Green. He'll rifle this one deep inside. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Green. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Here we go. Set. 70 line. Ready.
Off the play fake. Green. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Safety back.
Hey, check that. Check that.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 3.
And now they'll shift things around. They'll run with ETN.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
70 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. On 1st down, it's a run with Ali. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashid Ali with his 2nd touchdown in his first half. And the Browns continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Safe.
Start this drive just across the 30. Nice work on the return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. And it's a final stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Mahomes now to throw. And Walker with it over the middle. Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
To throw, it's Mahomes. The quick slant caught. And the Chiefs are going to be set up in a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They get this out left. Touchdown. A great effort there as the 1st half is winding down. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final seconds of the 1st half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
To throw is Green. Throwing to start the drive. Now he's going to step up and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
This is no fun.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC wildcard game. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong 1st half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the 1st half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, They're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll set up a throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become three. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Travis Etienne with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
54 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
A gain of 15. First down, Chiefs.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And Walker has it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence the big plays are out there.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Again, he'll drop the throw. That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds tackles, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage, and that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Off the middle, here's Walker. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Jalen Watson dropped him defensively.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Browns drive about to get started.
Hey, check that.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and 7.
Stephanie! Viking 18!
And now an audible here into something else. Straight ahead they go with Ali. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Nineteen tight. Ready, right?
Drain down. Off play action. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
Let's go. Ready?
Handoff here to Ali. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready? Ready?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense, just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
70s, give a whoop.
And they'll run again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
That's Clark alone. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are most likely staring at a quarter into their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
43!
And the tight end goes in motion left. Now Mahomes. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mahomes will do it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second.
Hey, Ridley! Yellow!
Mahomes going to throw. Looking inside, and he's got a man. That's Smith. This offense on third down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Patrick going to change the play.
Attack! Hey, 15!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Goes right back to Smith again. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Now how about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll run for it with Smith. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down goes. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. It looks like they'll move things around here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. That right there, Charles, is your exclamation mark. They already had the nice lead on their way to a victory, but one final touchdown here to widen the margin late in the 4th quarter.
Let's make it pretty simple. When you can seemingly score at will, why wouldn't you take advantage of being in that zone and getting one more to cap off this game?
They'll try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he'll just get rid of it. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Mahomes again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now here's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Browns will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Shreds him with his stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the...
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on.